We are fortunate also to have here today Congressman Ed Case, and he worked, as I understand, with Senator Matsunaga, and we hope you'll say a few words, please.
Senators, colleagues, friends, aloha. One of the proud parts of my life, and the part that I am eternally grateful for, because I wouldn't be here addressing you if not for this part of my life, was the ability that I had to work for Senator Spark Matsunaga. I joined him in the first real job of my life, a very young, 22-year-old, fresh out of college in the House of Representatives. He was 11 years into his term in the House. And I remember looking through his list of legislation in the closing or the opening weeks that I was with him, and saw on it proposal to establish a Department of Peace, and was somewhere between intrigued and puzzled at the time. And I went back and discovered that Representative Matsunaga had introduced that bill in 1968, and he had introduced it again in 1970 and 71 and 73 and in 75, and I remember going to him and saying, "What's this all about?" And Senator Matsunaga, like Senator Inoue and others, had known firsthand the terrible tragedy of combat, and he simply said, if we can spend so much money and time studying war, why can't we do that for peace? And that is, of course, what we are about here. And in 1976, he was elected to the U.S. Senate and went over to the U.S. Senate and introduced the same set of bills again and just kept going. And slowly but surely, the idea took root, took place throughout. I think what also helped, you mentioned my colleague Minority Leader Pelosi and the chocolate-covered donuts. I think by that point, Senator Matsunaga had given chocolate-covered macadamia nuts to 535 members of Congress, and perhaps that had something to do with it. But I think obviously what he thought up and really nurtured in the modern era has come to pass big time. And of course your work is so incredibly valuable today, whether it's here in Washington or in the Philippines or other places. And I very much look forward to helping you in my own time in Congress. But I want us all to remember, as we already have very well, that great ideas sometimes start small with just one person. And that certainly happened with Senator Matsunaga. And I'm sure he's smiling somewhere. Thank you.